I think it's interesting how we allow society to define our boundaries. It's interesting because, when we're born, we don't have any concept of boundaries. We don't have any concept of the things that we're capable of doing or not capable of doing. If you think about it, when you see a baby who's learned how to walk, they try to climb the steps, they try to do everything. They think they can do anything. And children who are fearless, who just take on any obstacle that's in their way. It's interesting to me when we start to define in our mind what our limitations are. I grew up in a society, and I think it was just the community or maybe the people I was surrounded by in that culture who I didn't even realize were allowing me to set boundaries that weren't even real. If you didn't get a scholarship, you're not going to college. There's no chance of going to college without a scholarship. Now, I wasn't a great student, and I certainly wasn't an athlete, so I put that limitation on myself. In fact, I accepted the fact I would never go to college, which turned out not to be true later on. In fact, after I left my small town and left that culture that was putting those boundaries on me, I was able to discover ways that I could accomplish things I never imagined. For example, when I joined the Army, I never imagined I could do 50 push-ups. I couldn't do 10, but I did 10. And then I did 12. And the next day I did 15, and I started to accomplish things that I'd never accomplished before, even though these were small things. I said, well, heck, if I could do that, what else could I do? So I started trying things that I'd never tried before. I started accomplishing things that I never imagined I could accomplish. So I went eventually from a GED to a master's degree. Not because I'm somebody great, not because I'm any different than anybody else, but I realized that I allowed society, I allowed a culture to put these restrictions on the things I believed that I could accomplish. I moved those boundaries out of the way, and I've started to accomplish some amazing things. You can do the same.